EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders.
Cornerback one. Oh, 52-20.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital.
Oh, wow.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Dart. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 7-yard gain. And the Giants 1st down. Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. And the Giants 1st down. To throw now, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run from the gun to Scannaboo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. He'll try and do this himself. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a good chance for our 1st touchdown of the new season. An inside run to Scannaboo. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scannaboo with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Oh, nice move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual-threat quarterback. He can beat you in a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Daniels looking to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now he's going to step up and run toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Guard him up. Get him up, bro. Guard him up.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
No, he dropped it.
But it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll give it to Scatterby. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a couple, but they'll be left standing over here. 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing his dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is caught. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To throw, Dart. And they're going to get it. They bring it down, a sack back at the 16-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A give, it's Scatterby. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try it now with Scatterby. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Cam Scatterby making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Giants 14.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, good move. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
77. Ready.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Terry McLaurin, touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 77 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Come on. 19, shot.
To throw is Daniels. That is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
23 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Here's Daniels. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Daniels. Caught on a slant. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 4-yard.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gay is on for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Spinning away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
On the handoff, this is Scatteroo. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time. I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Here's Dart. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here now, second and 4.
26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
to the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
first and 10 at the 19.
Back to throw now on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Time again to see Terry McLaurin in the Washington offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
At the 39-yard line.
Bronco 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Ready.
Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. On the screen, this is Eckler. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
And 6 at the 7-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Jaden Daniels with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
24, Giants 14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
First down, here's Scatterbo. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Off the play fake, it's Dart.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Dart.
And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Travis Hunter with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Washington ready to try again on offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Here we go, here we go. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Daniels looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Makes
Come
it
on, come on.
3rd and
Let's
6.
go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, dart. A quick throw there is incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. To throw now, Dart. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Here now, 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A pause here for an injured player, and this would be an important one. Von Miller in some discomfort on the field right now. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gano's kick is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two. Play the best defense you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Able to find Ertz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He's got Eckler, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Here comes second down.
Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
70, step or look.
Here's Daniels.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As it comes, exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. To throw is Daniels.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
70 Lions.
First and 10.
Running on first down, Eckler.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
And they go play action. Daniels.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Brian Burns in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Here now, third down. Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
Down to the 10.
And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Gano for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Back to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Giants, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.